Thank you so much for clicking on the video. Today we're looking at Olight's brand new Seeker 4 Pro, one of their latest torches or flashlights. This one comes with a multifunctional holster, which I'll show you in a minute. It's got a throw of 260 meters, 4,600 lumens, so it's very, very bright indeed. There's some specifications there for you. If you want to pause the video at this point, of course you can. I'm going to be doing a quick demonstration on how the product works, and then we're going to do the torch test. So we're going to basically see how far this torch will go above and beyond the specs here. For example, things like it's waterproof, it's drop tested and things like that. So we know that Olight products are really good at those sort of things, but we're going to take this one to the extreme. So here she is in the holster. It's a nice ABS type plastic with a good belt grip there, like that. It also comes with a wall mounting kit, so you could mount that to any wall or perhaps in your car, clip that on, and then you've got the option of being able to do that. It's a little bit stiff because it's new. Nice and solid. It's not going to fall out anytime soon. Whilst it's in its holder, there's a lockout button that's automatic, so you can't turn it on. Now what you will notice in the bottom of the holster is a charging port, so you can charge a USB-C cable into that and it will charge the torch. More about that in a moment. So here's the holster, and the torch has a 5,000 milliamp hour battery inside of it, which you can charge by simply putting the torch back in its holster, and you can see the lights on the right here are flashing to indicate charging. When the torch is on, you get an indication on the left side as to the brightness. Right side is the battery. And again, to charge it, you can slip it into its holster and it will charge quite happily there. So it's a very nicely weighted piece of equipment, this. As you know, I'm a big fan of Olight stuff, and this is no different. Look at those 4 LEDs there and that stripe bezel. It's got, look at that, those little bumps along the little ridges. That's for your fingers to sit in nicely when you're holding it. It feels nice, non-slip. So of course the Olight is waterproof, as you would expect from Olight, right? And we're going to do some tests with it and just see how much punishment this torch can take. Let's come back to that in a few hours. Let's say, yeah, 24 hours. Look. Yeah, of course it's still on. You always have that little worry that it's not going to work overnight. Be the first Olight that didn't. Every Olight I've ever done on these tests have come out good. Whoa. Let's get it out of the box. There she is. Okay. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Ooh, that was a big throw. That was a big throw. Right, hang on. Oh, I think it needs another go. Look, you want to come and get it? It didn't quite.
Oh, like here.
Oh, we've got the edge of it. Got the edge here. Now, not only are the boys dropping it from the they're actually going to throw it. Right, there we go. Oh, that's going to hurt. Oh, that's cold. have a look. Let's have a look. Well, I can't see any damage. There was a tiny bit just there between my nails. It's frozen solid. I can't actually. Can't turn it off at the moment. There's the button. Yeah, I can't turn it off because it's still frozen. That's all good. Oh, there we go. Does it dial up and down? Yes. Okay. So it's pretty much twilight. This is level 1. And you can dial it up. And that's turbo. And what's interesting is when I shine it to the lights at the back of my garden, it turns them off. Do you see these little marker lights here and here, these little 2 dots? They turn off because they think it's daylight. That's awesome. It glows like that. When you switch it on, wow, you can actually look at that, you can see the beam. Oh, I'll turn it up to full, my God. Lightsaber. That's crazy, isn't it? Oh, it's so bright. Yeah, so when you play with the settings, let's see if it'll do it now for me. It's hard to look at the torch because it's on. Alright, so when you play with the settings, that little dial goes up and down here, and this one signifies the battery life that's left. How cool is that? Hot enough. Double tap for full. That's so cool. Okay, so this is a M4 airsoft rifle which we're going to be using to shoot the torch with. Appreciate it's not a real gun, but I can assure you these do hurt, and you can check out other videos. I'll put a link in the description box or up here somewhere to other videos where we've used this and we've shot other torches. So let's check it out. We're going to be shooting at about a range of about 4 meters. Whoa, whoa, ricochet! That looks in surprisingly good condition. There's a little bit of a mark there. It's hot from where it's been on, but that's from where we threw it out the window this morning. I don't think there's any. Let's have a look. Ah, it works fine, doesn't it? Strobe, yeah, absolutely fine. Tiniest mark on there, which I reckon would possibly rub out. I think that's just the mark from the bullet, the pellet. Tiny little mark there.
I'm fuck the government. You know what I mean? I'll be just turning off the.
So we've got the Warrior Mini 2, oops, I dropped it in the fire. The Olight Warrior Mini 3, oops, that's dropped in, and the, what was that? The Seeker 4, in they go. So, let's have a look. Probably shouldn't do this with batteries and stuff in them. Probably not the best idea, really.
Out with the top.
Well, I can smell the plastic. So I think that's a realistic amount of time that you'd drop your product in the fire, wouldn't you? Yeah. Oh yes, I can smell them. Let's heat it up a bit. To make a difference to him. I think that's fair enough. A minute and a half. That one's browning. That's the only thing that I lost the other day on the bicycle test. The little clip came off this one, but that was probably, I was going quite fast. Well, I'm not going to touch them because they're going to. I'll tell you what you could do. You could get a bucket of water, couldn't you? And we could drop them in and see if they sizzle. I don't think they will, but it is very hot though, that barbecue. You put a bit of water in a bucket or so. I'm turning these like sausages. There's no point, I suppose. Yeah. Oh yeah, that'll do.
I don't know what it
Stick
is.
it on there.
I hope it's water.
Let's see. True. Yeah, that's fine. Hot to cold. Oh, that was just starting to sizzle. Oh, they're still working. That's mad, isn't it? No, they should be right to pick up, I would have thought. Oh, pretty warm. Still working. Oh look, that one's even got the damaged bezel, and it still works. Still fine with the water. Absolutely fine. So one of the kids had a good idea, and that was to put them on fire. So I thought, well, They've been on the barbecue. Ooh, sizzling. Let's turn them on. And then, yeah, give them a bit of heat. Fire in the hold. See how they like that? Oh, I've lost my tongs. Oh, they're over there. Didn't do much, did it? You do a bit more?
More.
Yeah. More?
Yeah.
Use the vandals. Ready? Go there. These are indestructible. All still on. All still on. All still working. Oh, a little bit warm. That's fine. Nothing burnt off it. Look at that. Even that silicone. I suppose silicone you can put in the oven at home, can't you? You've got silicone baking trays and stuff. There's nothing other than the chips on the paint. When you think how much that's gone for, we've shot that, we've put it in ice, we've done everything. That's mad. There you go, they live to fight another day. So here we are, the Olight Seeker Pro, and I'm kind of hoping, but not hoping, if you know what I mean, that this will be the final test for it. It's done well. Frozen, burnt, dragged behind the bicycle for half a mile or whatever it was. Driven over at speed. I think you know what's coming. But don't forget, we also have the Warrior Mini 2 and the Warrior Mini 3 as well. So they're all still working. Bloody thing won't break. There's an inner glass to that, which I didn't notice before. Let's see if we can get it. I can't really see, hang on. I'm really hitting this, I'm not. Doing the brick. We flattened it a bit, but everything still works. Okay. What can I do? What can I do with this? I just don't know. Okay, I'll tell you what. Struggling to put the end on now because it's gone a bit lopsided. Do you know what? If that doesn't convince you to buy one of these torches, nothing more is going to, is it? We'll come back to that one. The Warrior Mini 3. Still working. Let's see how much longer for. Still working. I'm trying to think what else I can. Let's do that. Put a stone into it like that. And that's going in. You can see. Okay. Can the big boy take it? Okay, we've got somewhere. Let's turn it off. Ugh, my eyes. I can't see now. So I'm determined to damage this, and I'm genuinely hitting it as hard as I can. We've managed to smash that bit. Let's try a bit harder. Oh, no. Out of breath, that's terrible. Okay, it's cracked, but it's still working. Don't want to crack my flagstones underneath. Can I kill it? Let's try smashing the button on the corner. Do you reckon it'll still work? Oh, hang on. Okay, yeah, that's done it. Right, let's turn them off for a minute. Oh, I've got a problem. Let's bring it inside where I can see. Still showing, when I put the power back on, that you'll see the little green LEDs still working. Watch that again. Unscrew it. See them? They're not happy though. Yeah, I think the. I mean, I can't move that dial at all, and the button's not having it at all. But still working. It's still freaking working. You know, when you do these tests, you kind of want the product to last at least longer than what the manufacturer says. And the problem, if you like, it's good for you, the consumer, but the problem for me is that it's actually quite hard to break these. I mean, obviously, I can, you know, get a chisel to it and take the head of it off. Obviously, I could puncture the battery with a drill. But, you know, we're trying to do tests which would simulate what could perhaps happen in the real world, but with a bit of overkill. You know, you drop it at a height from the table here to the floor. Of course, it's not going to break, an Olight. But isn't it great to know that it can fall out of a 2-story building or be slung against a wall or smashed with a hammer repeatedly, and it still works. I'm going to hit that a couple of times with the hammer and see whether I can just free that up, that button. But yeah, there's your weakest point on this torch. It's incredible. I'm so impressed with it. Let's whack it a few more times and see what happens. I think we're going to kill it pretty soon. Yeah. Done well. Well, there you have it. Olight's Seeker Pro 4 has gone above and beyond, but it's dead. The switch is gone, which is unsurprising, really. I hope you've enjoyed the video, and we'll see what Olight send to me next, and we'll put that up with the Warrior Mini 2 and the Warrior Mini 3 to see what comes out at the end. So every time they send me a torch to do one of these test destruction videos, I'm going to pit it against the current winners, which these guys have done very, very well indeed. Admittedly, I maybe was a little bit more heavy-handed. Well, I wasn't I? I smashed the bejesus out of that button. Perhaps if I'd gone a bit further along with these, that would have happened as well. But I think we'll save that for the next torch they send me. By no means is this a failure, guys, let me tell you. This is an amazing bit of kit. I'm actually genuinely tempted to see whether I can get another one. I might have to purchase that for my own usage. It'll come in handy. I was going to keep those for some work stuff, but yeah, I thought I'd use them for your enjoyment. Anyway, I'm going to stop waffling. Thank you so much for joining me for this video. Look out for these two on upcoming ones. Anyone want to buy a battery? Used once. In almost perfect condition. Bye for now. I am in so much trouble. So much trouble. I'm just tidying up and oops, I've managed to break my patio. Oh my god, she's gonna kill me.